Hi friends, this is Yuri from YNC Comics, and today's episode is pretty interesting because it's a continuation of LA Comic Con 2017. Yes, in a previous episode, I shared with you a couple of the DC comics that I have that I want to get signed or autographed, right? Well, it is Marvel's time today, and here are a couple of people that will be at this Comic Con, and I need your help to select the best comic books that I have. Actually, I think all of them are pretty good, so I need you to help me select a few because my budget keeps shrinking every day. So the first person that comes to mind, Brison, will be at this Comic Con, and I have actually all Logan 25. Logan is one of my favorite characters of Marvel. Wolverine is one of my favorite characters. So I am considering getting this one signed. What do you guys think? Oh, Hulk is there as well. But he also contributes and has done work for Iron Fist. As you can see here, this is Iron Fist 73. And I would like him to get this one signed. This one is actually fresh from the press because it's about 3 weeks old. But I have Iron Fist #1, and I have 2 covers for that. I have the variant cover. So I would like to get #1 signed. But to be honest with you, my favorite of these covers is this one. I don't know if you can tell, but there is so much detail on this cover that I really like it. And I think this one portrays Iron Fist the best. And maybe I just get this one signed. I don't know, I'm undecided, so I need your help. Please help me, contribute, tell me something. All right, somebody else who will be there is Mark Bagley, and he is actually participating in this one, The Amazing Spider-Man 361. Here we go. This is, my friends, the first appearance of Carnage. And I also have 362 and 363, as you can see here. So these 3 are pretty cool, but always the first appearance is more important than the other ones. So maybe I already made up my mind and I want to get this one signed. I don't know. What do you guys think? Which one should I get signed? Now, so anyway, I like this one because this one has also Venom in there. But I don't know, I'm undecided. I need your help for that. All right, another individual that will be at this Comic Con is Mr. Rob Liedfiel. And I have the Mutants. This is number 87 that you can see here. I don't want to show you the other one. Hold on. Here we go. The Mutants number 87. So that one's pretty cool. But he was the creator, or he is the creator of Deadpool. And I have Deadpool #1. Now, this is volume 2, so it is important, but not as important, right? Now, there is one that I have, but it is locked away in this little cover that you see here. This is the New Mutants number 98, and it's a 5.5 from the CGC. I am willing to crack this open because this is the first appearance of Deadpool. And Mr. Liedfiel is the creator of Deadpool. This one is actually worth cracking open and getting it signed and then sending it back to the CGC. And hopefully my 5.5 will become a 7.5. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, so that's what I have from Rob. All right, so another individual that has contributed a lot to Marvel Comics is Mr. Todd McFarlen. And I spoke about him before in another episode. But here's a couple of the issues that I have that he has contributed to. And I need your help. Now, don't get too excited, but I am excited. I have Spider-Man #1, as you can see here. Now, this is the modern age, so it is cool, not as cool as others, but I like this art. It looks so neat. Look at that. I would like to get that one signed. However, remember that the closer you get to this area, the more pricey they are. So I have to be very careful about the ones that I get signed from him. I have also The Amazing Spider-Man number 298 and number 299. Why are they pretty cool? Well, because this is the first time they start talking about a new character called Venom. Yes, that's right. So these ones are pretty good, but they are not as good as the Amazing Spider-Man 300 first appearance of Venom. And yes, it's a 7.5 from the CGC, and I am willing to crack this baby wide open so I can get it signed and maybe it becomes a higher grade. I don't know. I'm just hopeful thinking, wishful thinking here. I also have the Amazing Spider-Man 316. This is the second appearance of Venom. So maybe I don't have to open this one and I just get this one signed and send it to the CGC. That might be much better. A better option. But he also contributed to this one I have right here. This is the Incredible Hulk number 340. And why is this one important? Well, this is the second time that Mr. Hulk and Wolverine meet. Once again, and more than likely, they beat the heck out of each other because that's all they love to do. They like to fight each other. I am considering opening this one, cracking this one wide open to get it signed. What do you guys think? Please help me decide. Now, here is something pretty neat. Mr. Todd is the creator of Spawn. If you do not know much about this character, actually there is a movie from the 90s of Spawn and you can check it out. It's actually on Netflix, I believe. Actually, it is on Netflix because I probably saw it 2-3 weeks ago. Yes, I know. Alright, but I have Spawn number 1. And this is Mr. Todd McFarlen's creation. So, maybe I don't open any of these ones that I have here. Maybe I ignore all of those. And I just get this one signed. You know, number 1 is always pretty cool to get signed by someone who contributed to that. Alright, so that's what I have for Mr. Todd McFarlen. But let's not forget whose Comic Con this one is. This is Mr. Stan Lee Comic Con 2017. Yes, my friend, he is 93 years old. So if you don't have anything signed by him, this is the time to do it. Because let's not forget, may she rest in peace, his wife passed away this year and he was pretty close to his wife. So there is a lot of people that take that to heart and they go and get anything signed by Mr. Stan Lee. And I have a couple of comic books that I would like him to get signed, that I would like to get signed by him, but he didn't contribute to any of these comic books. So I don't think that's a good idea. I personally like to get signatures of things that he contributed to, that an artist or a writer or even an actor contributed to that comic book. So now, if you have a DC comic and you want Mr. Stan Lee to get it signed, please think about it before you do that. Stop that. He is a big contributor of Marvel comics, so that's okay. Marvel is okay. Now, I have a couple of comic books that he actually contributed to that I would like him to autograph. And I already bought my ticket to get a signature because you have to pre-book it. Actually, you can do it the day off, but the line is pretty big. So I went ahead and I bought a ticket already to get something signed. I don't know which one, so I really need your help for this. I have Captain America number 1, but this is a reprint. So although it's pretty cool to have it, it's not as cool as when you have the original. If someone out there has it, my birthday's coming up, send it to me. Just kidding. But let me know if you have the original. That'd be pretty neat. And I don't know, if you had this book, would you get it signed by him? What would you do? I need your help. I also have Captain America 100, as you can see here. And this one will be pretty neat to get it signed by him. But here's the big but. He is known for a special character. He's actually come out in a couple of movies, camouflage as a character in all these movies. But he has also said that Spider-Man is his baby. And guess what? I have the Amazing Spider-Man number 1. It is a 7.0 from the CGC. However, I will have to crack it wide open to get a signature. It's a 7.0. there is a risk of opening something such precious as this one, and that is that the value can go down, the grade can go down. However, if I get it signed by Mr. Stan Lee, who cares? I think this is an iconic comic book. I think this is Mr. Stan Lee's Comic Con, and this is the Amazing Spider-Man who he has claimed to be his baby. So I would like Big Papa to sign it. What do you guys think? Should I open it? You know what? I don't think I even want you guys to answer that. I think I made up my mind on this one. I think I want Mr. Stan Lee to sign this one. But I do need your help on the rest of my comic books and the rest of the decisions that I have to make, because my budget, as I said before, keeps shrinking every day. Alright guys, this is everything for today and what I have so far on Marvel Comics for the Comic Con in LA 2017. Stay tuned. I will make an episode about the Comic Con. I will share a couple of the people that are gonna be doing cosplay. That's always fun to watch. And probably show a little bit about the entertainment or anything going on stage. Alright, stay tuned for more episodes to come. Don't forget to subscribe to YNC Comics in YouTube. And also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time.